Good morning, students. Today I am here with Force and Pressure, part 2 of 8th standard. In the previous session, we have discussed about the types of forces, that was contact force and non-contact force. Here we will discuss about the types of contact forces and types of non-contact forces. So today's topic for discussion are contact forces. And in this contact forces, we will read muscular force, force of friction, and non-contact force. In this, we will read about magnetic force, electrostatic force, and gravitational force. So let us start the session. First, it is about contact forces. In this, we will read about first muscular force. Now, I want to ask you one question. Can you push or lift anything which is lying on your table without touching it? Is it? No. So, muscular force is the force exerted by the muscle of your body. You can't lift a book, you can't push anything present anywhere without touching it. So, for that we have to apply muscular force. So, generally we have to apply a force on the object and our body has to be in contact with that object. All these activities are done with the help of muscular force. The contact may be with the help of some stick or some piece of rope, etc. Animals like bullocks, horses, camels, donkeys, elephants also use muscular force to perform various tasks. So, all these tasks are only performed by muscular force done by the animals. Here you can see the girl is cycling, so she is using muscular force. In the next figure, the horse is pulling the cart. So again the muscular force of horse is applied on the cart to move. So this muscular force of animals is used to carry out many different tasks. Here also you can see the figure of muscular force. The girl is running and the camel is pulling the cart. In both the cases, muscular force is applied by the girl and the camel respectively. So this type of force is called as contact force also. Here also you can see the girl is doing exercise, so that is muscular force. Next contact force is force of friction. First of all, we will know that what is friction. So this force of friction is the force which opposes the motion of any object over a surface. Suppose a ball is rolling along the ground. Gradually it slows down and finally it comes to rest. When we stop pedaling a bicycle, it gradually slows down and finally comes to a stop. A car or a scooter also comes to rest once its engine is switched off. Similarly, a boat also comes to rest if we stop rowing it. So how this happens? In all the situation, no force appears to be acting on the object, yet their speed gradually decreases and they come to rest after some time. So how this happen? So this is only due to the force of friction. Here you can see in the figure, force of friction is always opposite to the direction of the motion. Frictional force, here it is in where when the girl stop pedaling, then the cycle stop after some time. Next we will read about the non-contact force. And in non-contact force, the first example is magnetic force. So magnetic force is the force which is exerted by the magnet. We know that in magnet there are two poles. One pole is called as North Pole and other pole is called as South Pole. So always same pole, or we can say that like poles of two magnets repel each other, and unlike poles of two magnets attract each other. So here attraction or repulsion between objects can also be seen as another form of pull or push. So it is also a type of force, as we have discussed earlier. Where there is pull or where there is push, so there is a force. So in case of this magnet, in one case repulsion is, another case that is attraction. So like charges repel and unlike charges attract. So the force exerted by a magnet is an example of non-contact force. We also know that magnet attracts piece of iron or steel. You can do this example or this activity in house also. If you have any magnet, place on the piece of paper you place some needles or pins, and you can see that whenever you take a magnet near the pins, then it get attracted towards the magnet. Why? Because there are opposite charges. Here you can see in the figure it is showing about the magnetic force. Here also you can see that steel is a magnetic material, so it is getting attracted towards the magnet. And always the like pole means same pole. If two north pole are coincide, then it will repel each other, and when two south pole are coincide, then they also repel each other. But whenever there is one north pole, another is south pole, then both the poles of the magnets get attracted toward each other. Now the another non-contact force is electrostatic force. Electrostatic force is the force which is exerted by a charged body on another charged or uncharged body. For example, a plastic straw is charged by rubbing with paper. It attracts a suspended plastic straw. Why? Because it becomes the opposite charges. But when a plastic straw charged by rubbing with a paper repel a suspended plastic straw charged by rubbing with a paper, here the two charges are same. So the force exerted by a charged body on another charged or uncharged body is known as electrostatic force. And you can see that these forces comes into play even when the bodies are not in contact. So the electrostatic force is another example of non-contact forces. Here you can see that charged balloon is when kept near the tap water, then you can see the direction of the tap water is changing. So this is the without touching. So this is the figure which shows the electrostatic force. Here also you can see the like charges repel and unlike or opposite charges attract. This activity you can also perform at home. You take one plastic spoon and rub it. Then you will find that paper get attracted towards the spoon. Now the next non-contact force is gravitational force. What will happen when a coin or pen or copy or book falls to the ground when it is slipped off your hand? What will happen when leaves and fruit also fall to the ground when it is detached from the plant? Where it go? It fall down. Means that there are some forces which attract this object towards the earth. So gravitational force is the force that is exerted by the earth on all object. As I have already told that everything fall down, and these all things are getting attracted towards the earth by means of gravitational force. And this force is called as force of gravity also. Water in the river flows downwards always. This figure shows you about the gravitational force, falling of leaf, falling of that ball, falling of apple from the tree. So all will fall down towards the earth, and this earth pulls the object towards it downward. So this is called as force of gravity or gravitational force. Here you can see that water is falling downwards. That is also due to force of gravity. Here also the parachute, when it is open, then it fall down due to the gravitational force. Thank you. For any kind of doubts, please write your question in comment section.